Yo. Just playing Gravity Rush. Oh my, I love it so far. I'm definitely getting it day one now that I tried it. And yeah, and what's the big shock about it for me is that I seen the game before and I forgot about it. Like I forgot it existed. And I probably would never have gotten if I didn't try that just now. Mhm. So I just call it Neptunia. Easy. I'm gonna play that next. Mhm. Oh. Mhm. Mhm. Um. Yeah, I guess that's what you'd call it. Huh? Oh yeah, well yeah, you're working, you're like mining, all kinds of stuff. Um, I couldn't tell what the object was, like specifically from playing, but there's like all kinds of things, like when you're mining and shit, there's like obviously like enemies and stuff like that all over the place. What's it called? I seen like this big ass dude come and this guy was like coming to attack the city and I don't know who was attacking him, but somebody was fighting that guy and I was like, oh damn. Not me. At that time, I didn't even have a weapon to fight back. A bee almost kicked my ass. Luckily, right, I ran away. Yeah, I ran away from the bee. Right when I ran away from the bee, and I went to go jump on the bus to go back to the town. Yeah, when the bus came, what's it called? What I guess a package dropped off of it. So when I took the package, I don't know if it was somebody else's, but when I took the package, I got a shotgun in it. So I went back and I just fucking blew the shit out of that thing. It's it's like in between Minecraft, Little Big Planet, and what else would I say? Yeah, okay, yeah, and like a MMO, I guess, cause like it's online and like everybody's just doing what they need to do, but everything everybody does basically like is beneficial for everybody. So you're kind of like working together even when you're not working together. So yeah, that actually was so sick. I loved it. Yeah. No. It, see, what I would say, all I would say is, yeah, you would never know because what's it called? One Punch Man's like a parody of like Dragon Ball and all those shows or whatever. So the whole idea, the creator himself, it's well, yeah, he's his own man, yeah, but his show, like everything about it is based off the whole thing of like, you know what I mean, god damn it. Man, if I didn't know your sarcasm. Wait, what did? Mm-hmm. Holy, that's bad if so. Wait, well, I don't know what lolicon is itself, but lolly is usually like, I guess like grown women that look like kids basically, or grown people that look like kids. Yeah. Frog turtle. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. It sounds so. Mm. Mm. What does she look like? Yeah. But no, no, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about that. I want to get used to actually, like, being vocal in my. Yeah. No, no. That's what I got my phone open for. Okay, yeah. I was thinking I might have knew, but no, I definitely don't know what the hell that kid's from. Yeah, what's it called? They are gonna have NIS said that, well, not NIS. Idea Factory said that. What? Hold on. Sorry, it's saying I need to. Where am I supposed to move it to? I don't remember. This fucking game. It's this mission. Oh, there we go. That's where. Okay, yeah. Yeah. They said that the DLC was gonna be coming out weekly. Yeah. Yeah, it is because that's exactly what it is. I was looking forward to a lot of DLC up there. I went on their Facebook page to see why it hasn't been, and yeah, that's what they said. No, I don't usually complain about like DLC or anything like that because most of the time I'd rather not having DLC so I don't waste money. But if there is DLC, they might as well goddamn release it. Yeah, 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 exactly. Mhm. Yeah. That's the Call of Duty charm. You stop playing for a day and they're just like, okay, we're gonna fuck you over. You're not good anymore. Okay, that's bad. You definitely got weaker. Oh, you don't jump high enough. God damn it. I just realized, I think, yeah, I'm doing one of the DLC missions for this game. In Gravity Rush, one of the missions that are DLC on the Vita. I just realized that I'm doing it right now. Where am I going? Yeah, I love that they tell you so late. Oh my god, it dropped? Oh my god. Mm-hmm. The what? No. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Actually sounds like it's pretty good, I can't even lie. Oh, okay. It actually reminds me I need to watch that new Blue Mountain State movie that just came out. Yes. If you don't know what that show is, you, man, that's all I gotta say. You. There's nothing else. No, it's an American show. All I gotta say is Blue Mountain State. Like, it's basically taking like movies like American Pie and making it into a show. Um, no, it's literally like American Pie. Like, it's one of those it's one of those shows that's basically about a bunch of perverts freaking doing shit. Like, what's it called? In it, like they have a football team for the Blue Mountain State, and all they do is get drunk, fuck, play football, and act like a bunch of idiots. And that's basically what it is. Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah, yeah, I love that show. Which one? Oh, Unlimited Blade works. Well, Unlimited Budget works. Yeah, it's like right? Yeah, it just makes me sit there and wish that my favorite show had freaking animation running that good. 'Cause like freaking like when I look at Fairy Tail's animation compared to it, I'm just like, man, yo, I love this show, but they could have better animation. Yo, shonen. I think so. Plot arming? Plot plot armor? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Yeah, but see, yeah, that's the thing. The ones who hate on it, like they act like the whole world hates on it, pretty much. And what's the call? Like what's the call? If that's what he's trying to say, that's understandable. If you don't actually watch the show too much, or you're just trying to think of a basic concept for it. But a lot of the times, like what's the call? Especially like later on. No, no, it sounds like it would be what people say though, because what's it called? Usually people who, the thing with fairy tales, it's not one of those shows that you can watch a few episodes, be like, okay, I understand the premise, and then you say, okay, I'm done. It's not one of those ones because like One Piece, you can watch the first episode and you'll know what the basis of the show is gonna be later on. Yeah, everything changes, but it still has the same premise. Naruto, you watch the first few episodes, you'll understand what it's gonna be and what the premise is. Of course, it changes again while it gets further down, but you understand what you're getting into. It's things like that, and like even Dragon Ball. Like if you watch Dragon Ball Z for like the first few episodes, you understand you're gonna watch a bunch of people getting their ass kicked. So okay, what is it about? No, you don't know. You can give the definition you think it is now. Yeah. See, it's not as easy as you think, huh? See? See? That's exactly it. This nigga said they fight people, but why? I think. Yeah, but what I mean like by it all is you see you look how long it took for you to give that explanation. Like for Naruto or One Piece, you can give it in like one sentence. But for that, like even if you had it right, which that's not really it, but if you had it right, it would take a lot longer to explain, because it's more of okay. So one premise, well, one that was a premise for a while was Natsu finding his father. Yeah, that's it's not a premise anymore. Um, there's no, he is not looking for his dad no more. I told you to keep watching the show. Why don't you just keep watching the show? Yo, you understand? You'll understand why he's not. No, you'll understand why he's not looking for him anymore when you watch it. I'm not gonna tell you anything because you have to watch it. It's
Some weird
it's crazy. When
You can't lie, it's weird though.
no.
Like, that show makes
Okay, so that was like the basic beginning premise. Well, another part of the basic like premise for when you're first starting out the show is that you're basically looking at it from what Lucy's point of view, what it's like to join a guild that's all about respect and their family, basically. Yeah, that's basically how it is at first, because like everything's from Lucy's point of view and whatnot. But then at basically what I guess after episode 48ish, it the whole premise changes. Like the whole idea is there's these dark guilds. Basically, you got to stop them from trying to resurrect Zeref. Later on, the premise changes again because I guess you did get far enough for me to say that we clearly know that Zeref is already alive. So these guys are doing pointless things trying to resurrect Zeref because he's already alive. It's just he's on Tenro. Well, he left Tenro, but that's Fairy Tales Island. Yeah, like remember when he was there and he killed off all the freaking animals and shit? Yeah. No, basically he uses like this dark power that kills. Yeah, he wasn't doing it on purpose. If his power lets off, basically everything dies around him. But that was during the time he wasn't awakened, so he couldn't control it. Now he actually controls his power, so he's fucked. All I have to say is, yo, there's a guy that what's it called? Natsu and Gray had to fight together, and this guy turned around and killed that guy after the guy lost his fight. This man turned around and killed him in half a second with like a snap of the finger. No, 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 no. Zeref wasn't fighting with nobody. Zeref was fucking being entertained. This Yo, this guy came at the beginning of the arc, and what's it called? He said that he can't be seen by Natsu's enemy basically because then what's it called? Everything they're gonna do is gonna be pointless to them because they're gonna realize that he's alive because they're like basically they're fighting the third Dark Guild, and every Dark Guild is trying to resurrect Zeref for their own greedy reason basically, or do something that has something to do with Zeref, and these guys never realize that Zeref is he is really like right there watching everything they're doing the whole time, but he's not saying anything. He's not letting them know that he's alive because he's just entertained by the whole thing. No, that's you know how I was saying like basically it's like Lucy's point of view at the beginning. That was during that time. That's basically what it was, because it was more like making you understand who this guild was. But after that, it was all about like the dark guilds and stuff. And even up till now in the anime, like the whole thing is still the whole like the dark guilds. Like they just finally defeated the last dark guild. So yeah, basically, yeah, the concept is unlike like Naruto and One Piece. The concept actually changes. Yes, there's a lot of different things that happen in those, and there's like a lot of different storylines. But like the whole base concept always changes in Fairy Tail, basically. Like, well, I guess like, cause now that whole Dark Guild concept is done. I'll tell you that. Like with the anime, the whole Dark Guild concept just finished. Like, there's no more Dark Guilds basically at this point. At least that are known. But from the beginning of the show, they always said that there was three dark guilds, so and they always named all three of them. So it's interesting to see what's happening now. Well, I kind of know what's gonna happen next, but I'm not gonna say anything else either. I feel like I've already said too much. Yeah, it's not. That's the thing. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. But the whole thing is that like even though there's those in between concepts for what for fairy tale, there's no really in between concept where you could be like, okay, I don't understand what's going on right now, but I understand the full concept. Like at the end of the day, this is what's supposed to be happening. Because like what's it called? Like with fairy tale, like you would think that okay, Natsu finding his dad, the show's over if he finds his dad, or if he stops looking for his dad, the show's done. Yeah, exactly. But that was far from the truth, clearly from what just well, yeah, what happened in the show. Basically, if he's not looking for his dad anymore, you'd think the show's done. But clearly, that whole concept was a lie. Because I always thought, I legit thought that would be like the last episode. God damn, you're just trying to let me tell you the whole show right now, aren't you? Do you need spoilers for me to explain why that's not the case? Mm. So, see, okay, well, I can try to explain maybe what people hate. Um, Cause like no, it's always something dumb. Cause like even though I don't watch Tokyo Ghoul and I don't think Sword Art's all that great. What's it called? The whole thing is people wanna expect certain things from shows. Like even what's it called? A lot of people will hate on almost any show, right? But the reason why those ones get so much hate is like what I guess Sword Art. I'm not gonna lie, like the concept of what you expect to see is not what you actually get later on. Like you get it at the beginning, and you basically don't get that same kind of thing late. Like the whole die concept of it was what drags you in at the beginning, right? But then you never really have that. same concept. Yeah, they kind of tried to bring it back with the whole gun gale part, but it's not the same thing, especially when you got a nigga who's just playing Star Wars. So, because like basically everybody's a freaking stormtrooper, and this nigga's just running through them. Yeah. Yeah, like, and the thing is, like, I think he's a cool character and everything. Like, my whole thing was that yeah, the show's concept changed so much, and it wasn't like it wasn't like a video game anymore. That was my main pull for it. That it was like a video game. Not even the fact that they can die and everything's so serious. It was just the concept of it being a game. That's why I even say that I love the second part of the first season, even though a lot of people hate on it. I say that I love it because that part was the the Alphium Online. Yeah, I love that part just because of the simple fact that that part seemed the most like a game out of all of it. Like these guys were using like magic enchantments and all kinds of stuff like that. So I was just like, yo, this is nice. Even though a lot of people hated on it, I know why they hated on it, but for me it was like, okay, this is they're just hating on the fact that the concept changed. It's really that stupid. I see that. Yeah, it's yeah. Well, at least that's what I think. Because for me, like I just love the whole. Like it's like how I told you how I like Log Horizon way better than what's it called, Sword Art. Just for the fact that it's so much more like a game. Like that shit's like a real MMO. Like you play Final Fantasy 14 online, then watch that shit. It's almost the same thing. Like that's why I love that show. But then there's those people like Log Horizon's not no big popular show. Like yeah, there's most people who watch Log Horizon will tell you that if you're looking for that game concept, Log Horizon's way better. But if you're looking for that serious concept, you gotta go with Sword Art. But that serious concept kind of gets pulled back once the whole death thing isn't there like that anymore. Mm. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. Uh, That's me. I don't get it. I really don't get it. See, I haven't watched enough to know what that hate's about. It's probably just simple hate. Like the show is popular. Like the reason why what stops me from watching it is just not the style of show I watch really. Like there's a lot of shows that I even like that you say you like that just aren't the style of shows that I watch. Like even Attack on Titan, it's not the style of show that I normally watch. Yeah, it does have a little bit of goofy parts in it. Wait, did I fail again? Oh, okay. Yeah, it has a few goofy parts. The show has a lot of fighting, which are things I like, but I don't like Slaughterfest. Like, and every episode is just a bunch of slaughtering. Like, yeah, there is a few episodes where it's not like that. Yeah, like it gets to a point where nothing matters. Like when somebody dies, it's just like okay, the next nigga died. Even if it's somebody important, you're just like okay, the next nigga died. Like it got to that point where it was just like okay, what's the point of even watching this anymore? Probably everybody's gonna be dead in the end, and if they're not, they should be. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I hate it.
If I look back at my computer and after it was down into the bar, it's just very evil. I don't understand why. Like
Hmm.
whenever I go on the internet, it's like instantly bar.
Right? And the worst thing is when they do finally have any interest in them, it's only because they find out that that the person has an interest in them, and you're like, wait, really? So you're telling me you just didn't you just never had a thought? Right? Trust me. It's, you know, I thought you were still talking about the thing. I was like, "Hey, what are you talking about?" But yeah, I know what you mean. There's actually a show what was it? I think it just finished that I was watching on Funimation because they had the broadcast dub, and it was kind of like that concept. But see, for once they actually had a reason why he was kind of like ignoring all their passes and shit. Like it wasn't even that they were like anything. It was more like he was forced. He was basically he got snaked by somebody. I think it was a childhood friend or somebody like that. Basically, they were looking for a candidate to go to this all girls school or whatever, right? To they wanted a commoner there because it's like a high class school. So they needed somebody to kind of show them the ropes on like I guess having like at least street sense because they've always lived this like proper life where they don't know anything. And they basically they said that okay they needed to bring a guy here but they couldn't bring a guy who's gonna just go around fucking all the girls and shit, so basically they had to bring a gay guy. So they were trying to do it. Yeah, so did an interview, right? Well, not interview with him. They basically were interviewing people around him. And there's this girl who talks shit about him all the time for no reason, basically that he knows. So she said that, oh yeah, this guy loves muscles. He all he can do is, I think he likes wrestling or something like that. So she's like, oh, he loves muscles. All he does is watch muscles on TV. Watches wrestling just to see the muscles and stuff like that. And so they're like, okay, he must be gay. So they basically took him and forced him to go to that school, and he has to stay there. And they said that what's it called? It's a private school that nobody's supposed to know about. So um if he if he wants to leave, he has to die. So he's like, oh shit. So you have to yeah. So he was like, he's like, okay, that's not an option. So he's like, okay, so why did I get picked to go here? And after she's like, it's an all girls school. And after he's like, basically like he's the first thinking, okay, he's in the all girls school. This can't be so bad. And after she's like, and we heard what's it called? We were asking around, and somebody told us that you love muscle bound men. And after he's like, wait, hold on. Who said that I was gay? Then after they're like, oh, this girl said that, and they're like, oh, are you not? Because if so, if well, I think they what was it? They said if not, we're gonna have to chop it off. And then he's like, oh, I'm gay. I love muscles. I love muscles. So he has to pretend he's gay all the time, and he can't flirt. Like it's bad. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, trust me, I know what you mean. But Levy. The girl that likes Gagio, Gagio, the metal guy. Yeah, the blue hair girl. Okay, remember no, not Juvia. Okay, remember at the beginning of the show? Well, not the very beginning, but it's like 20 episodes in. Um, fuck, where is this thing? I don't remember. Um, what's it called? Gagio, what's it called when he first starts that beef with Fairy Tail and Phantom, right? He attacks three of the members from Fairy Tail. Remember he attacks one girl and two guys, and he pins them to a tree. And then that's where what's it called? Where Master Makarov and Natsu they snapped, and then these guys went over to the guild to go fuck up everybody. They start fucking up everybody. That's when the war really started. She's a girl with like her hair is like maybe I guess around like Natsu's hair's length, and she's smart as shit. Like even what's it called during that time when Loxus turned against everybody and he started that whole game with Fairy Tail. Um, that girl who opened the thing up so Natsu and Gajio can get out. That's the same one. The girl with the blue hair that did it. Mhm. But she doesn't have any. Mhm. Kind of. Yeah, there is actually. Oh yeah, yeah. They had a kid. Yeah. So that's Biska and what's his name? During the 7 year time skip, they got together and they had a kid. Oh shit. Huh? No. No, yeah, she, I don't even think she talks to any guys like that. Um, the only, the, they're, what's it called? Actually, Levi and Gagio, out of most people, believe it or not, they kind of show their relationship the most out of everybody. They deny each other, but like whenever they have like missions and stuff like that where they're like, okay, we need teammates and shit like that. Yo, she'll pick Gagio over anybody, and Gagio will be like, He's like, I guess I got nobody. I guess I gotta go with you. And they'll be like, they'll deny it, but deep down that they just chose to, cause what's it called? um those two dudes who usually work with Levy, they'll be like, oh, Levy, go with me, no, go with me, and they'll start fighting, and after God, you'll be like, oh, if you insist, I guess I have to, because I don't really got a choice in the matter. You'll probably get pissed off and start yelling at me. Like, and these guys, they won't even look at each other too. They'll just be looking like they're so pissed off, but really deep down that they're just fronting. Yeah, but I do know what you mean though. For the, like overall, like it is like that. Oh, Mira? Yeah, the problem is people are afraid to approach Mira like that. Everybody knows because she turns into a freaking devil. Like, do you want to fuck with? Did, oh, yeah, but okay, think of it like this. Imagine you try to approach it, and instead of you getting what you want, you're annoying the shit out of her. She might just turn into that and fuck you up. It might not be worth it. No, cause like, what's it called? Even what's it called? With what's her name? Lizana. Like people aren't afraid to approach her. But the thing is that Lizana's the one that what's it called? That told Natsu that he was gonna marry her in the future, and she was the one who, yeah, she was kind of like, I guess, Happy's mother, kind of thing. Nah, Lucy, no, you know for a fact 100 dudes in that goddamn show try to get Lucy. Her problem is Lucy has a goddamn ego. And she doesn't know what she wants. Like, what's it called? Remember she was supposed to go on that date with that one dude, but the whole thing with what's his name happened at that time, I think. And she kind of ditched him because of it. That with that one, oh fucking Leo Loki, when he yeah, he wait, what is this? Yeah, he did, but no, but there was the next guy too. There was the next guy too, and on top of it, um, there's points where she was interested in like Natsu for a while, and even Gray. Well, Gray was more of she just thinks he's a good-looking guy. That's about it. But Natsu, she got interested in him because of something Mira told her. She thinks he's good looking, but I don't think she would actually like talk to me. I think she thinks of him as a dude with some serious issues. But but what's it called? Natsu she was interested in for a while because Mira went and said to her that, oh, Natsu acts really different around you. He acts so much sweeter and a lot nicer and whatnot, and he doesn't talk to people like how he talks to you. So it made her start thinking, okay, maybe he likes me. So now she started liking him. So freaking, but she was fronting. So what's it called? Natsu said to her that he needed her help to do something, but he's like meet him at the big tree. Yeah, you did. You just don't remember it probably, because you probably didn't think anything of it at first. But yeah, 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 yeah. That's the exact episode I'm talking about. Yeah, he just wanted what's her name? He wanted Virgo to freaking dig for him. Mhm. Oh, actually, there was one, and that was the one point in the show where I actually got actually pissed off, and it because the dude he's actually he is a straight up fucked up guy. Like, you know the dude Warren, the black dude who's tall and skinny, and he does the telekinesis thing where he can talk to people with his mind. Yeah, he basically no, it's nobody's brother. At least I don't think it's anybody's brother, unless I missed something, but I don't think so. Um, but basically, what's it called? After the time skip or whatever, he what was it? They came back or whatever, and these guys were doing a mission or whatever, right? Where they had to go. Maybe you've seen the episode, and because you said you watched just after the time skip, and but no, maybe it was after that part. I don't know. Okay, okay. Did you at least see the Jiggle Butt gang? Okay. Okay, then you probably seen the episode. But what's it called? Basically, they had to have like a date kind of thing with them, and what was it? So everybody was getting all kinds of like was getting ready to go and whatnot, and he basically asked Wendy out on a date to go to it. Basically, that same Warren dude, and he freaking what's it called? And he went to go get a dance with her and whatnot when they were there, and I was just like, yo, what the fuck, man? This nigga's like probably like fucking like 25 trying to talk to a 13-year-old. Yeah, she's 13. But that's the thing. I feel like that's what it was at first, but this is not the only time where he shows interest in her in other ways later on. I can't really explain it all, man. It's just fuck. Yeah. Shit. Um, shit. I've watched quite a few that have went like that, but frig, it's been oh my gosh, there's too much shows. Goddamn. Hmm. Just give me a second to think about this. Shit. I don't know. I'm not trying to think about what you're thinking of. While I'm thinking about it, let me tell you this because I know you're gonna be so mad that I'm gonna tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you this anyways. I actually enjoyed Attack on Titan Junior High. Yeah, actually, yeah, I was about to say the intro. The intro's fine. Yeah, But see that's the thing. He still acts like a freaking psycho. Like freaking, anytime you bring up Titans, this dude's face goes all serious and shit. He's like, "Where are they? Let's go right now!" Like he's ready to fight at all times. Like it's so funny. Like the reason why I enjoy it is because I did watch enough of the show to understand the concept of every character to a certain extent, and to see them overdo everything is ridiculous. Like that one girl who loves food. I forgot her name right now, but fucking her, what's it called? Yeah, Sasha. She'll be sitting there, like, they'll be in class or something like that, and they'll be talking and freaking, listening to the teacher, and then you just see her with her book up in front of her while she's just eating food right there in class, and then the teacher will come and slap her book away, and after they'll be like, "What are you doing?" After she'll be like, "Eating lunch." And even though you're not supposed to say that, she'll say it anyways. After they'll be like, "Detention." And then she'll be like, "Oh, really?" And then she'll just keep eating. And like you'll be like, "Okay, what the fuck?" And then what's it called? What's his name? Freaking things. The whole basis for why he hates the Titans is so fucking ridiculous in this one, which is why I love it. You wanna know what his whole concept of why he hates them? Because on the first day of school, fucking the Titans have their side, right? On one side of the wall is the Titans. They have a school named the same thing, and they have a school named the same thing for the humans on one side. And on the human side, freaking sometimes the Titans will go on the human side and steal their lunches. The first day, the thing went there and stole his lunch and stole all his friends' lunch. So he's basically like, "Yo, fuck these guys. I'm gonna fuck their ass up. How dare they fucking steal our shit?" So basically, his whole concept is, yeah, they snatch your lunch from them and they just fucking eat it and walk away. And these guys can't do anything about it. So it's fucking funny because I'm telling you, you have to see because it's so stupid. Like, but if you see the way he acts about it, like in a way, you're like, okay, because you understand his concept from the show, you're like, okay, this guy goes hard because like this guy, like they'll be like, okay, let's make a club or whatever, right? Because they don't know what club to join, so they're like, okay, why don't we make a club? And then he's like, okay, let's make a club. And then they're like, okay, what is it gonna be about? And then he's like, about getting all the Titans out of the school. We're gonna basically run them out. Let's do this. And then everybody be like, oh, okay. No, well, no, it's just the school has two sides to it. One side that's Titans and one side that's them. And basically his whole thing. No, they're not actually learning. They're just in the school, basically on their side of the school. Basically, it's kind of like a quarantine place for them. Like they're just there doing whatever, but they can't really leave the area, kind of thing. And they don't learn. They're literally still a bunch of idiots that just go around being fucked up. That's the whole thing. The whole thing is that they're a bunch of fucked up guys who are just in a school doing nothing. They can't talk, nothing. They just, when they show up, just know your lunch is getting eaten. Yeah, basically that's the perfect way to put it. They're not small. There's only one that's small, but it's not small compared to them. It's still like, I think maybe like 7 times bigger than the guys there. But it's like a kid one, and the rest of them are adults. But basically that's the whole thing. But yeah, that's the thing. I love comedies, and I understand the concept of it enough to be like, okay, haha, I can actually laugh at this because I already know what this character is about. And then what's her name? Mikasa. I just love the way her character is because her character is all about what's his name. So basically, anytime something's going on, like this guy will go and try to fight a Titan or something like that, and he'll get smacked and get knocked flying, and she'll be like, oh no, and she'll always go and do something badass, while everybody else will get fucked up doing something like what's it called? Like they try to go and join Levi's club or whatever, right? And freaking, you know how that dude's a badass, right? So he's basically he basically will like fuck everybody's shit up, right? And like everybody will be like, I guess like think of it like this: everybody will get tossed through the air like and go flying. Her on the other hand, she'll be that one person who lands on their feet while everybody else is fucked up and nothing happened to her. Yeah. And that's exactly the thing. Like they just overdo it. Like they'll be like, okay, if she's on his team for anything, like they did like a sports tournament or whatever, right? And they'll be like, okay, if she's on their team, they basically got the upper hand. Like they can't lose if she's on the team, as long as as long as what's his name is freaking on the team. And what's it called? Like if he, wait, no, what were you gonna say? Yeah. And that's the whole thing. Like basically, like yo, the only time she gets serious is like if somebody's fucking with him and he can't do nothing to defend himself, because he's not that strong compared to her. So like yo, so like somebody, like I guess good example, like if a girl was from Aaron's club or whatever, I mean freaking from Levi's club, from yeah, from like Levi's club, if somebody was doing something to him, right, and it was like a girl or something, she'll come in, she'll oh actually no, they were forced to join the freaking clean club where they were able to use all that equipment or whatnot that they use for freaking for fighting the Titans. They basically use it for cleaning, but he took it and he's like, oh, I'm gonna use this shit to beat the shit out of the Titans, and he couldn't use it properly, and what's it called, the girl's gonna fuck him up. So what's it called? She came out of nowhere and she stopped the girl like nothing, and she was ready to fuck that girl up on the spot. And then the girl turned around and she realized that this is not the fight for her. So she's like, okay, I got to chill now. So I'm like, yes. No, instead of people dying, they get their food ate, and then they basically become depressed when their food gets eaten. Yeah, well, they don't starve to death, but they get real depressed because now they can't eat and they got no energy and shit, so they're all sad and shit. And I honestly, does this show? Yeah, and I believe they live on campus, so if their food gets eaten, they basically can't eat. Yeah, that's basically what I was trying to say. Basically, like it's stupid, but in a way, like they're forced to take certain things serious that are really stupid concepts, which is why I actually find it entertaining. Because like, these are things that you would be like, okay, what the fuck, man? Like even hearing about it, you're just like, yo, what the fuck? This is so stupid. But then when you really think about why they're acting like that, though, it's like, okay, maybe as stupid as this concept is, they have a reason to act like this. Because imagine in school, some dude who's taking your lunch. You're gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna fuck this nigga up sometime, somehow, and you're like, so like, it's like, okay, this is stupid, but I kind of understand where he's coming from. As dumb as it is. Yeah, it pretty much is. It is. Like even when they're serious, it's still silly. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, I know what you mean. Cause I didn't even really want to watch it at first. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's what made me say, okay, let me give this a chance. Cause yeah, and like at that point when I started watching that, Naruto was like really annoying me at that point. But that was giving me like that little bit that I was like, okay, you know what? As much as the show pisses me off, like yo, these guys are taking all the fucking concepts of the show and just blowing it out of proportion, which just makes shit so funny for me. So like I enjoyed it. So I was like, I understand the concept of Attack on Titan enough because I did see 7 episodes of it. So I was like, okay, I can watch this maybe, and I'll probably enjoy it. At first, like the first 2 episodes or so, I was like, it's not all that. Like it's pretty dumb. But I was like, you know what? Because it's getting a broadcast dub on Funimation, I'll at least support it by watching it because it's not horrible. But then after that, like I started understanding their little concept, and I was like, yo, as stupid as this show is, like at least they have a concept. Like it's stupid, yes, but it's actually entertaining. They see at first, like the first episode, like I enjoyed it. it's just like, but like, what it is that nothing changes pretty much. Like it's yes, there's new things that happen and whatnot, but like overall, you're still getting the same thing every episode all the time. And yeah, I know a lot of shows do that, but like it's like it's yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but and that's the thing. Even when my friend was telling me about it, because he was that's what made me watch up to 7 episodes. Because he was like, um, was I watched like the first 3 episodes originally, and I thought like, yo, the show's boring, so I stopped watching it. And then he started watching it, and he was like, yo, the show's sick. And he's like, nah, man, you have to. He's like, you know what? If you can pass episode what I think 5 or 6, nothing. He's like, and you still don't like it, I think maybe I don't know. Maybe it was one of those ones. I think it was like either it was about the time when what's his name gets freaking 8 and then he turns into the Titan. Uh, no, no, but that's the thing. Like I know that moment was a good moment, but like that's the thing that's like one of the only few moments that like apart from the animation. I think the animation for the show is actually pretty damn dope. But freaking for the hmm. Yeah, that's what most people always think. I was even having a conversation with the dude at work about it, and what's it called? Because he doesn't really watch any anime or anything like that. He only what's it called? He's just always like, yo, Dragon Ball's the best. And after he's like he doesn't really watch those shows, but he's like, yo, but Attack on Titan is the only other one he watches, and that's the only other one that's good. And after I was like, I honestly don't even like that show. He's like, what? He's like, yo, you're not even allowed to talk then. After I was like, yo, I've watched a lot of shows. It's not that I don't think the show is good. It's I can't watch it. It's not for me. After he's like, after I was like, yo, for you, what made you watch it? And he's like, yo, do you see how crazy that shit is? And I was like, no, but I mean, like, what is it that made you watch it? Is it the fighting? Because if it's the fighting, there is a lot of shows I can tell you can watch. Like, I was even debating with him. I was just telling him, yo, there's a lot of shows you can watch if those are the style of shows you watch. And what's it called? And he's like, yo, you're not even allowed to say anything. You're not allowed to say anything. But I was like, okay, because he thinks that he thought that I guess that I was just like straight up hating on the show. But after I was like, no. So I was like, okay, if what you're watching it for is the fighting, I can give you some shows to watch too. I'm not saying you will like it any more than you like that. You probably won't even like it as much, but I just some shows so you can watch. And I know like he watches shit on Netflix all the time, so I'm like, okay, there's a few on there. After what's it called? And after he was just like, no, nothing. He's like, yo, everything is sick about it. He's like, yo, the story, everything. After I was like, okay. I was like, yo, I was like, yeah, I was gonna say that, okay. The story for Attack on Titan is nothing if you're comparing it to anime. Maybe if you saw like a few cartoons and you're like, okay, yeah, exactly. But that's Yeah. Yeah. No, that's exactly the thing. Like, the thing is like he just hasn't watched anything else, so he just assumes everything else is not good. He probably just heard about the Attack on Titan hype and was just like, hey, let me try watch this. And he liked it, and he just didn't give anything else a try. Yeah, that's what I was gonna tell him, but then he was like, yo, he won't watch anything that's not in English. So I was like, okay, fuck. In English. Oh, okay. Shit. I don't know. Fuck. Okay, let me pull out my collection here and look at them and see if that gives me an answer. You see, and part of the problem with it is that every freaking like 95% of the characters in anime are like fucking high school kids. Oh, I can confirm definitely I've watched over 350 at least. Mhm. There is a few that have been developed well like that, but it's just like more of how their character turns out to be is a lot less relatable. It's like I guess kind of an example. Yeah, something like that. Cause like you could kind of understand the concept through I guess somebody like even though it's not as well developed yet. Well, I don't know if it's ever gonna be. But Urza from Fairy Tail, she's a good example. They explained how she was a normal kid back when she was a little girl, but then her village got raided by some people. And what's it called? Her and a bunch of people were basically kidnapped, and they were forced to be slaves, which is kind of what ruined her because she used to be a normal kid before that. And then after that, while she's there, they're just trying to fight to basically live in there. And after that, yeah, that's what kind of like changed her. Cause what's it called? She fell in love with what's his name, with fucking Jalal at that point. And then on top of it, she wanted to protect all the others that she was with there. And her trying to protect them is kind of it fucked her over because what's it called? The one kid he thought of a plan that they used to try to get out, I think, or something like that, and they blamed her for it, even though he tried to take blame for it. He tried to own up to it, but they wouldn't believe him because he was like a little crybaby. They're like, there's no way this little crybaby can think of this shit. So they went and they're like, okay, let's use her for this experiment because she's bad or whatever, or whatnot, right? And she's defiant. So they freaking use her, and then after they use her, Jalal comes and he's basically like, nah, that shit ain't flying. So he went to go help her, and then she basically him going to help her got him fucked up because he got put on the thing instead of her. Um, and then what's it called? He ends up getting freaking implanted with that shit that basically made him start building the whole freaking Tower of Heaven. And then he betrayed freaking Urza after that point. So she already lost everything, and she at least had a little bit of happiness with the little bit of with the big amount of horrible crap that happened for her. And that little bit of happiness just turned on her. She doesn't understand what the hell's going on at that point. And she got sent off the island to abandon everybody, and she can't do anything about it, or she's gonna be killed, and everybody else is gonna be killed. Because he threatened to kill everybody if she comes back to save anybody. So she just had to accept the fact that everybody else is suffering while she gets to live a life. So, and then after that, yeah, so she became like this serious ass person. Mhm. Her personality is not really relatable compared to like Hinata's. That's what I meant though. Like even though hers is fleshed out, Hinata's is a lot more understandable, and like it's a lot easier to like it. Like Urza's just that one of those characters that like after a certain point you're just like, okay, she's a badass. That's what I understand. Well, if it was to be like a fleshed out character type of way, yeah. If otherwise, oh man, see, there's a lot I freaking think are pretty. Oh, see, there's a lot of characters I like, but then they're not that fleshed out. It's just more of I just like the way they are as characters, and then there's some of them that's just like I don't know. Which one? White hair from what? The girl with white hair from Seven Deadly Sins. Oh, you mean the main girl? Well, yo, you know I forgot she had white hair. That sounds like a girl with white hair. Mhm. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, you see, if you didn't say it wrong, I would know it. Stop. I can. Oh my God, I just had it. Stop. Don't ever say something wrong again. um, Meliodas. Yeah. Did you? Oh, actually, yeah, he did. Yeah, I remember he's like, oh, I made this specifically for her or whatever. Oh yeah, Diana. So, oh, God. Yo, don't. You remember, you're on a live stream. Don't blow your load now. I'd say I love all the characters in that show, like, because you understand them. I hope so, because then... Are you serious? Shit. Well, like, at least they don't gotta hear you acting like that. You sound like you're gonna gush. You're gonna gush. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. We weren't speaking about nothing. We weren't speaking about nothing. No, but I understand though what you mean though.
What's her name though? What's her? You know?
Which one?
Is it Elizabeth? Her name Elizabeth?
Yeah, Elizabeth.
Oh, nice. Bam. See, just comes to her.
Sometimes when I hear these names in some of these animes, I'm just like, yo, what made them think of these names? Because you know damn well these are not Japanese names.
Yeah, right. Elizabeth. But sometimes I think that some of these animes are not even based in like Japan and shit. Like,
yeah, that.
Attack of Titan is like German.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Cause like Levi, that's not a I don't think any of their names are. Well, Mikasa is. Mikasa is definitely.
But she acts like a Japanese badass female character that can do anything she wants. So it kind of makes sense.
She can. She's pretty good. You know? I heard that there's a thing going on where people don't really know how to aim. Like,
They don't.
I think they call her Misaka or something like that.
So what it is there's a lot of characters with similar names. Mizuka is the girl from what's it called? From I can't a certain scientific railgun and a certain magical index. Her name is Mikoto Mizuka. But then there's her who's Mikasa. So it's like people get their names confused and they don't know what to call them because their names are like the same thing. So most people don't even notice that the names are actually different, but when they watch one show and hear one name, they're like, nah, this is their name. And then they'll watch the next show and they'll be like, oh shit, wait, what? This is their name? They won't know.
It's kind of like the whole thing about that dragon. What do you call that dragon? The dragon of the Final Fantasy. What's the name summoned?
Bahamut?
You call him Bahamut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think his name is pronounced Bahamut. Or Bahamut. Bahamut.
Well, yeah, in Japanese that would be right because they won't end the word off with the T, so they would either cut off the T or add something after that. Would either be like, yeah, it'd be like Biham, or Bihamatu or so. I don't know what kind of nonsense they would call them.
I gotta see how it's pronounced, but it would definitely be Mu at the end. So Bihamut.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let me upgrade this girl's powers. I'm starting to get annoyed at the fact that these kicks are not doing shit.
I'm getting tired of dying in fucking Call of Duty. Shit.
Oh shit! I should have put up my health. I was too quick to put up everything that I didn't even think about my health. Oh, I can still put it up a little bit.
Like armor and shit in number 2?
Not. Yeah, well, yeah. She can modify her power to do different things. So she can. You don't play with her. She'll do like assist attacks with you and stuff. Like there's times where you guys gotta fight together, and I don't know if you can actually control her, but like there's like times where you guys can do like I guess team attacks and stuff. And then you'll be able to like see like I guess from her point of view maybe or something like that. I don't know.
I'm definitely getting that one. I'm gonna get that one too. I think it's only $30 in That
For
game's
number
going well.
2?
No, number 1.
Yeah, number 1, yeah. Cause that's what it
It's pretty
was. I
good.
paid on Amazon for it. Well, apart from the fact that
So you
it
paid $30?
translated. Yeah, I had to. Well, yeah, it was 30 US dollars, and then what was it?
Finally did it. Like I'm telling you, man, you gotta fucking. I would, if I was you, I would never buy my game from no fucking Canada stores, man. I couldn't do it, dude. Damn, man, I'm the last one dead. Fuck.
Honestly, those are gonna be quite a few games I get on their store instead still, cause like, you guys got like,
Like,
you guys have better sales for your games, number one. So
I'm
you
not
guys
gonna
are
be able to
saving
do that.
money. And then what's it called? I don't pay tax on games from Amazon, from getting it from Amazon
Yeah.
from you guys. So because I guess it's because our taxes are different, so they don't make us pay tax, but instead we pay the shipping fee. The shipping fee is gonna be like $5-6, so it doesn't really matter. So it works out because like even when the dollar's translated, I only paid what, 50 something dollars for this. Yeah, that's a lot of money, but
50
honestly, like
bucks.
we're already paying like $80 per game, so it's not really a big deal to me.
Like, that's insane, man. I don't know, man. I think,
Like
like I said,
you
I
know,
think
I almost went and bought the Digimon on the PS4 the day when I bought it on the Vita, but after I thought about it, I was like, fuck, $90 after tax is not what I'm trying to spend.
yo, man, what are you game, man? I feel like this shit, you have to. No wonder you like super critical. Like, I gotta see more about that game before I even look at that game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I ended up going for the Sword Art on PS4 later on, because I was like, okay, I know I enjoy this game. Since I know that I enjoy the game, I'll go get it on PS4 so I can play with people. But you know, I just haven't played it online yet since I got it on the PS4.
Like, yeah, I wouldn't say you have to because the online part is like one of those mediocre. I don't think you can make a party and join people and fight. And it's not really fleshed out like that. Like I tried it one time and it was straight ass. Like I was trying one, was like, okay, connect to a match. Connect to a match. It failed a few times, and I finally got into a match, and I don't understand. I don't understand what the fuck happened. It's not. It doesn't like connect you to people who are in your level range or nothing like that. It was like I think I must have been fighting like a level 99. Because this person got like 7 turns before I even got one, and I didn't even get one because I died. So I was like, this shit is fucking. I don't think I'm never nothing. Maybe after I beat the game and shit like that, but I wouldn't get it for the online part. Like you got the game. You got it on Vita, right?
Yeah, I have it on both. The Vita one I can't even get online. Freaking piece of shit.
Wait, you have it on the PS4 and the Vita? Not Sword Art Online. I'm talking about Digimon.
Which one? Oh yeah, Digimon. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the whole time I was talking about Digimon. No, fucking the online on fucking 4 is awesome, dude. You can dump in that shit. That's just sweet. The only reason I stopped playing is because I ran out of PlayStation Plus.
I still haven't got online in that yet. Well, I kind of did on the Vita one, but fucking, I got kicked out right before the match, and I wasn't able to get back online since.
Yeah. Nah, man, that shit's fun, dude. And for some reason, I like how, I don't know if you tried it on the PS4 yet, or I think you just say you didn't, but I like how, the transition from, offline and online, it's like nothing. There's no loading.
Yeah, you know, I didn't know I was online the first time I went online.
Yeah, you just click it, and all of a sudden, you click the menu and be like, join, connect to a match or join a room, whatever. You join a room, cool, and all of a sudden, you get out the menu and you turn around and there's like 17 people behind you. Like, oh shit. Like, okay, there was no screen, there was no please wait, just connecting you to a room, done. You know what I'm saying? And I don't got really good ass fucking internet because I have like I'm on Wi-Fi and shit. So I mean not good internet, I mean good connection for that. Okay, alright, cool.
Sometimes
That
I'm
game is
surprised
so
by
good,
how
man.
well my thing runs. Which one, the Digimon?
No, that Sword Art Online.
Oh.
That's
Yo, the train left me. Fuck.
it.
Also, Come back! Come back! I'm chasing this train. Because I'm at the point where I'm supposed to go to the second city, but this freaking train left me. Yes, I'm catching up. Yes, I made it. Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay, I'm done with this fucking game. I got only like fucking 3 kills right now. I don't know what the fuck. And the person is named dude. So it's probably be over.
Okay, well, the train left me. I'm literally running on the bottom part of the freaking train.
Was your mission with the train, or you just?
I'm at the part where I'm supposed to jump on the train and go to the next city, but the train leaves without you. Well, it doesn't leave without you. I was taking too long to get on the train. I was fooling around. So I tried to jump on the train from behind. I was going fast enough to catch it, but you see, I didn't realize that you move slower once you start falling. So when I tried to fall, I fell behind it.
So when you gonna get down and watch that one Punch
Hopefully he gets dubbed soon.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about that. God damn it. I keep forgetting about this. You only watch the English. I wonder what his voice gonna sound like in American, like, because he got this voice like he just don't get it. You know, like,
I could kind of imagine the kind of voice he'll get. Yo.
That's how he sound like that's how he sound like. Like the person who has to use his voices for him ain't gotta do much for a lot of episodes, but it's gonna be funny to see. Personally. Damn, man, I got fucking trash in this shit.
Okay, I need to hit a save point because I am done playing this for now. Okay.
Damn, this dude. So how far did you get in that Neptune?
In which?
Neptune.
Oh, Neptunia. I'm not too far actually. I still only have what, like 3 areas right now.
Oh really? Did you get to see Uni or any of them in there yet?
No, it's right now is what Neptune, Nepgear, and Uzume.
Wait, who the fuck is Uzume?
She's the girl with the red hair. That looks like she's a straight up fighter, but she fights with a horn.
Oh yeah. Oh right. That girl with the new girl.
Yeah. You know, Miss. I guess she's supposed to be the Dreamcast.
Yeah, definitely supposed to be the Dreamcast. I think it's so cool. Like she looks like right off the bat when we first saw her.
She's already one of my favorite characters. I love her split personality too.
Do she have a split personality?
Yeah, I guess you didn't play it long enough to know, or you probably don't even know, but she. Oh, okay, well basically, you'll see it. You'll be like, wait, what the fuck's going on at first? Because like, basically, she acts like she's a hard body, right? But she doesn't really act like she doesn't like act like a tomboy or anything like that. It's more like she's lived this life where she's always had to fight. So that's just the way she is. But at the same time, she's kind of a girly girl behind the scenes. So when she talks about certain things, she'd be like, "Ooh, this would be so cute," blah blah blah. She'll kind of like break character, and she'd be like, "Oh, what if this happened and this happened with this like this, and this would be so cute if this happened." After 2 seconds later, she'd be like, "Oh, just forget that just happened." And then she'll just go back to her regular self.
It reminds me of It sounded like there should be a gear day for that. You know those gear days, like super days? I feel like there should be one for that.
I think there is one. I just can't remember the name at the moment.
Yeah. But she sounds dope. I'm not gonna play right now.
Yeah, I'm about to play it too.
The reason why I don't really play those games is that I have to be like, no, I mean that's the reason I don't play those games. The reason why I can't.
Yeah, it's not something you want to really play with them, right?
You gotta like focus. Yeah, like it's a one-player game, so it's really like kind of isolate, people. Like they're talking and doing all this other shit, and it's like getting in my way, and I'm just trying to talk. I'm just trying to pay attention to what's going on, So
Yeah.
usually I play games where I can just like just fucking shoot the shit and like do whatever. And I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn, where the fuck am I? I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Usually, I would, if I play a game like that, I wouldn't save the game the whole time I'm playing. So when I leave or whatever, go from there.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But no, this Digimon game is really good, bro. Like I like the Digimon. It's just that, like I got my black red right now.
You already got him?